All right. Doing some post market analysis and going over the trades that I took today for Monday, June 22nd. And I traded two tickers once again, which were QQQ and SPCX or SpaceX. And on both of them, I was in short or in puts. So let's go over the chart here on the MNQ and see where we did the majority of our gains here. So actually, we'll just go to SpaceX first. SpaceX was a pretty easy trade this morning. Once we broke the 172 level, I actually went into puts here, and then I actually sold on the way down here, just because I was already up like almost $500. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be out. And actually, I was in a dentist appointment getting my teeth cleaned. I went into puts. Then when I got up, I was done. I looked at my phone. I was up with $500. I'm like, all right, I probably shouldn't have been doing that. But I got out of that trade. I was up $400 and then called it a day. And I saw SpaceX coming back up. And I actually did short it once again here once it broke to 160, and it went all the way down to 154 area. So right now I'm trading at 156. Not sure what it's trading in overnight session, but 154 was its low. So I'm completely out of that position on my trading account. On my long-term account, I'm actually long at 150. So we're pretty close to hitting break even on my long-term account, but I'm holding SpaceX for a long time. MNQ. So we didn't trade this big chop up and down. I might have taken a short or a long on one of these candles here, but it was a really good move. So if we take a look, we did break Monday highs. So previous Monday highs was 30,918. We broke that. So we came up to it, rejected here, went down, and then we finally broke. And then we tested Tuesday highs. So previous Tuesday highs. I actually have those marked out already. Pre-market, if you watch my video pre-market, I already had those levels marked out. And those are levels that I did want to see the MNQ test. So we did get a test here, and I didn't go short here. I went short once we started breaking down into this after we broke below the 15-minute opening range breakout. So once we made a lower low here, just because it's like, okay, we rejected Monday highs, or we tested Monday highs, we rejected Tuesday highs, and we've been going down for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And if we make a lower low here, I'm going in short. So I went into puts and made another, I think, around $600. So that was that. I wasn't trading here. So by the time, I think it was like 10 o'clock. So around somewhere around here, I was done trading. I watched the market. I was watching the World Cup as well. I was watching it trade sideways. It came up and it almost did a retest of this high right here. And then once we started coming back down and actually broke down below, I actually did take a short position, or I went into puts here pretty aggressively too. I went in 10 contracts, and right here I sold out, and I made probably another $300 there, and then I got out, and then the market moved to the upside. So what levels are we going to be looking at for for tomorrow? So tomorrow I'm also going to be coming in the morning to see what levels are respected overnight, but what levels are we going to be looking at? So pre-market high, or 15-minute opening range. So we haven't gotten up here in quite some time. I did want to see break of London lows right here intraday, but we didn't retest London lows. But it looks like overnight session here in the Asian session, it looks like we might be going to London lows for Sunday night or Monday morning. And then are we going to test Tuesday lows and then previous Monday and Thursday low right here at that 30,100. And then this is that gap fill that I'm looking for the MNQ here. So Not a lot of news coming out on the economic calendar this week, I believe, but we do have MU or Micron, I believe. They are reporting earnings on Wednesday, so that's going to be market mover after hours, and then probably going into Thursday. So we'll see what that does, but yeah, I want to see again, maybe retest Thursday and Friday high right here, that red line, and then come back down to test, previous session lows here Tuesday, and then Monday and Thursday lows here. So overall, in the market, trading in an overall, let's just say sideways. After we had that nice gap up, we're trading sideways here. So not a lot of movement, not having huge red candles like this, but we're just waiting for that, and to take into consideration what companies or what economic news is happening this week. So last thing I want to look over is my let's see here, Webull account. So last thing I want to look at here is my P&L for my Webull account here. So I am up $7,908.99, and this is for the month of June. That first week I had a really, really good week. I was up 8,000, gave back 3,600, and I'm slowly climbing back up there, just about $200 away from breaching that. So I can, if I stay disciplined and if I stay focused, I think I'll be able to get that by tomorrow. But here is what my P&L is looking like. I only have 2 red days out of the past 3 weeks, and then going on to this last full week of June. So my mindset for the rest of this week and the next 2 days, next Monday and next Tuesday, are the last 2 days of June, are capital preservation. So what does capital preservation mean to me? Capital preservation means do not lose money when it comes to trading intraday, right? I have to wait for my setups. I have to wait for levels to be broken. Once price action gets to those levels, then I determine, or price action is going to tell me which way it's going to go, whether we're going to bounce up or we're going to keep breaking down. Just as simple as that. I'm more of a support/resistance type of trader. So that's what I'm looking at when I am trading. But yeah, that's all I have. If you want to just watch me as a 2.5-year day trader, trading options and stocks as well, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.